there are certain things that puzzle me personally. And these are the role of the citizens in protecting democracy. I don't think this should be left only to the politicians or to the political parties. It is a duty on every Nigerian, everybody, to protect this democracy. Yesterday, something happened which a lot of people didn't notice. In Kano, there was a massive protest of ordinary citizens who saw the high hand of the authorities in trying to stifle people from speaking their minds. And they protested and demanded. I know there are some security people here in plain clothes. The removal of the DSS director in Kano, who had become an openly declared politician, being used by the unpopular governor of Kano State, Alhaji Kabir Abba Yusuf. Whoever speaks against that government or against the federal government is simply being picked by the DSS and locked up, and it reached a crescendo the day before yesterday when a young man was abducted from a radio station, taken to the DSS headquarters, and a judge was invited in the night to send that boy to jail. This is what our country had become. I want to tell you, I'm 78 as I stand before you here. I'm not supposed to be in the trenches again. I should be resting. And yet, some of us found it very expedient to still lead the way, such that the young among us would imbibe this culture of freedom. What has happened in Edo, which was mentioned in the speech delivered by the chairman of the NNPP, is not even the beginning of what these people can do. But they should know that there is always a retribution in whatever you do in life. That what they are doing to other people will obviously visit them one day. So it is better to do good than to do bad, because the biblical and the Quranic injunction says that do unto others as you would want others to do unto you. We as Nigerians, all of us must be told, and we know that death is a necessary end. We may die today, tomorrow, or we must die. It is a necessary end. So I preach that if you want to die, or if you are dying, you must die for a purpose, and that purpose should be humanity. that purpose should be humanity. These guys that pretend they were voted into power, you can see from their actions that really they did cadabra to become what they are. Because if they had been voted by the people, they don't need to force everybody, every governor, every this, every that to join their party, because they are not sure that they have the majority. And I want to ask, what legitimacy in a country of over 200 million people and only 10% of the electorates in 2023 came out to vote? Do the arithmetic. The entire votes for the presidential election was less than 24 million, which is just approximately 11% of the total number of the people. Is there legitimacy in such a people that they will exercise absolute powers against us? But I want to tell you that if they succeed, it's because we agree. If we don't agree, I want to assure you that they can pick race. We saw it happen in so many countries. We are not different. We are all human beings. If we don't die today, we may die tomorrow. Why do we die? Why don't we die with honor, dignity, and dignity? Why should we allow? You want to sack me, Dino? Definitely those that are listening did not say they are bored. So, I think we as politicians must put our act together. If we are honest ourselves, we will not have a deficit of trust as these people have. When we talk to the people, we must convince them that when we are there, we will not also be like these people. And I'm saying this because I know some of them have said so many things in the past, and they have turned 360 degrees from their positions before. They talked of democracy, they talked of this, they talked of that, and they are doing fascism. In fact, Mussolini could have been laughing in his grave when he is told, or Stalin would be rolling on his back in the grave when he sees what some of these people do. They have no conscience. How can leaders, governor, president, 200 people killed in a night, people praying in churches, in mosques, are being slaughtered, and there is no word coming from such leaders? I think the problem is not even them. It is us, because we should demand, as of right, that our leaders address us in these heinous crimes that happen across the country. We kept quiet, so we are encouraging them to do this impunity. We must come out of our comfort zones and confront them. They are defeatable. We can defeat them, and we can do it. Can't we? Can't we? So what are we afraid of? These are ordinary people with whom we were running on the streets before. Just because they've got political power, are they different? No. They are the same human beings. So, ladies and gentlemen, You must allow me to conclude. Ladies and gentlemen, Hausa people have a saying which says, in ana taɓa rawo, ai ta mabisawu. I think a better English speaker would translate that. But if they have fault, we have more fault than them, because we conceded to them what they do to us. If we say no, they can't be able to do it. They cannot ride us. And it is time now for us to begin, turn a new leaf, that this country belongs to all of us, and that they are just people among equals, that they are not superhuman beings. And we can no more take it, that the citizens of this country can no more take it. We need people to lead, and we should lead. Thank you very much.